On the day that the Landscape Institute decided to eject President-elect Brodie McAllister, that's 28th June 2022, it also issued a new regulation numbered 21.5, which, conveniently, gave it the power to remove an officer. Since the President-elect is an officer, this regulation conferred a useful new power. My curiosity was stirred by the fact that Regulation 21.5 begins with the words, "for the avoidance of doubt." This made me wonder, is there any doubt? And the answer I found is yes, definitely. Before the creation of Regulation 21.5, there was a power to remove trustees, but there was no power to remove president-elects. And since retrospective regulation, like retrospective law, is thoroughly bad practice, we need to ask if the board did in fact have the power to write a new regulation without consulting the membership or the Privy Council. The answer to this question is to be found in the Royal Charter. Clause 17 of the Charter states that regulations may be added to, amended or revoked by the board, provided that any such further prescription or regulation shall not be repugnant to the provisions of this our Charter or the bylaws. So, is Regulation 21.5 repugnant? Yes, it certainly is, both in the everyday sense that it is unpleasant and in the specific legal sense that it is inconsistent with and contrary to the Royal Charter. Clause 11 of the Charter states that the Institute shall have a president and vice president. The invention and lightning-fast application of Regulation 21.5 has left us with no president. And since a new election would take about 3 months, and a president-elect must serve for 12 months before taking office, we are not going to have a president for about 15 months. So, what can be done? I really don't know. I suppose the board could write a new regulation to dispense with elections and allow itself to appoint one of its own members as our new president. But personally, I would find this action repugnant, both in the everyday sense and in the legal sense. But of course, I'm not a lawyer, and I've never been paid £5,000 a day for my advice.